Number 3 is Connor Davison. Number 4, Max Douglas. Number 5, Alex Dalzell. Number 6, Harry Burden. Number 7, Mitch Tyler. Number 8, Dan Alley. Number 9, Harry Emery. Number 10, Harvey Atwater. And number 11, Fraser Tui. 12 is Hatana Coffin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again down here to Drummoyne Oval for our round 6 match here. West Harbour up against the Manly Marlins. Marlins out on the field, and West Harbour will be out shortly. I'll take you through the Manly Marlins lineup, seeing they're on the field. Totola, Sewer and Davidson in the front row. Douglas moving into the lock position in number 4. Dalzell in 5. Burgelin in 6. Mitch Ty in 7. Dan Alley in 8. Emery at halfback. Atwater returned from the Rats last week, so he starts at number 10. Coffin and Piligaitau in the centres. Tui on one wing, Yule on the other, and Jed Ibbotson at fullback. Now, West Harbour out onto the field. And it looks like we've got to change ends. It's going to be West running into the wind in the first half. So it's Satuala, Tungatau and Beetham the front rowers. Oosthausen and Sharp the locks. Fleming, Nathina and Safoy, the back row. Spice at halfback. Pellegrini, the fly half. Gaddasuva and Chittenden in the centres. Turner on the left wing. Tavia on the right wing. And Patero at fullback. Our referee for this match is Thomas Nicol, Jordan Wagner and Eleni Faita are the assistant referees. Marlins kick off and field on the 22. And the early drop there, it's the knock on by West Harbour. So Marlins there getting the first attacking situation going here off the kick-off. The mistake by West Harbour sets up. Look at the lineup on the right side there. Coffin, Gaitau. Up from the fullback is Ibbotson and Yule, the speedster, on the right wing. Fraser Tui down the left. Good finisher. Oh, going to get a reset. Sewer, the hooker, playing in jumper number 18. Now, Gaitau barking out the orders in the back line. The Marlins will want a solid scrum set here. And Marlins going backwards. Everton, Yule on the outside, and Yule's going to go. Oh, Yule. Ball through the hands for the Marlins, and Yule goes over in the corner.
Manly's right wing, Yule opens their account for the afternoon. Scoreline Manly 5, West Harbour yet to score.
Well, the Marlins have mixed it up there. They've got Max Douglas in jumper number 8. I'll just have a look for the Marlins lineup there. Looking for Dan Alley. Doesn't look like he started. He was named in the team. So in jumper number 4 for the Marlins now. We'll get a name on that one shortly. Conversion unsuccessful. So 5-0. So it's Van Stewart in jumper number 4 for the Marlins. Bit of a late reshuffle. Totola charges forward. takes it to ground. Off the back, they're going to look for a clearing kick. Atwater chips it up over the halfway. The bounce falling for West Harbour. Now he's trying to charge through. Now Atwater puts it up again. Chasing through. And it's bouncing again for West Harbour, and that's dangerous. Letting the ball hit the ground. They've taken it back inside the 22, so they can't kick it out. Now they're caught midfield. The Marlins will scramble on now. West Harbour trying to pile in to secure the possession. The Marlins line sets. Well, they find touch just short of the halfway. So it's going to be Sewer with the line out throw. So where do they go here? Do they go to Stewart? They go to Dalzell, and they go up to Douglas in the number 8. Now they roll forward. The Marlins through Davidson. Now they run it out, and solid hit up from Gaffer Sewer. Emery gives it and spin there from Stewart. Stewart takes it to ground, and Bergelant looks inside, and that's going to go to ground from Dalzell. So counter-attack here for West Harbour. Puts it on the toe and be fielded at the back by Ibbotson. Ibbotson under pressure. Trying to skip out of the tackle. Gets it over the 22. The Marlins pile in, and West Harbour, well, they wanted the penalty. He got isolated. And the man over the ball there was Turner. Got the turnover. Good pressure there by West Harbour, and they've come up with a penalty. Well, we're going to go for the scrum set. That's going to be the scrum feed from Spice. Back line lined out for West Harbour. It's a good scrum set. Both teams holding. Now, West go for another push, and they've destroyed the Manly scrum. They've got the penalty. They've got the advantage, and they'll come to the right through Pellegrini. Pellegrini hits up for the next man coming through. Still going. Dragged to ground. About 12 out. They come left. Jumping inside. Southboy. Oh, a little pick and drive. West can smell blood here. I want to try and make it over the Marlins line. Pellegrini. Pellegrini show and go. He's going to go himself, and picked up and dumped over the line. Well, it was Emery with the tackle, but Pellegrini was too close.
Great try to West Harbour's number 10, Patrick Pellegrini. Opens their account.
5 all.
Number 5, Manly 5. Midweek to the side that ran on, so we'll quickly go through the man pack only. In number 1, you've got C.H. Tyler. In 18 is Gaffer Sewer. Number 3 is Connor Davidson. 4 is Ben Stewart. 5, Alex Dalzell. 6, Harry Bergeland. 7, Mitch High. And number 8 is Matt Stokes.
It's going to be the fly half there, Pellegrini, to convert his try. And another tough kick up here into the wind. Now, can he start at left? The wind will take it across to the right. Oh, strikes it low. That's a great kick, and it just swung around and inside the upright. So you can see the wind there just turn it. It was almost like a slice on the golf course. But Pellegrini converts. So 7-5. West Harbour. Marlins kick off, and the ball bounces back, and it's tapped back by West. They're letting it bounce, and there's a big run. Oh, the big number 8, Safoy. He's a handful. Well, Marlins stolen it. Piligai Tau to Atwater. Atwater. Oh, gee, they're giving it the hands, and it's Douglas out wide. Atwater and Dalzell charges up. Atwater. Now, Coffin. Coffin takes on the line. Goes to ground. Atwater again, and Davidson. Connor Davidson with solid hit up. Atwater with a little kick pass and just picks out the West Harbour winger. They'll come back across field. Now they're going to look for the counter attack. Oh, now lost it forward. West fly half, Pellegrini. Marlins have spilled it. Yule's got it. We're going to play the knock on. No advantage to the Marlins. Not a good kick. It's going to be the scrum set for the Manly side. So, a little chip pass. Didn't come off for the Marlins. And the referee's going to pull it up again. West Harbour, big front row. Satalua, Tangatown beat them. The whole Manly back line out to the left, and a little early push there, I think, from Manly. They gave up the free kick. Well, opportunity lost. That's a one for the coach to pull a few more hairs out of the top of his head. So West Harbour, well, they want another scrum. They think they're going to dominate here, so they want to have another reset. Well, Spice will feed it. And will go to his... He's going to go to his... No, it's at the back with the big number 8, Safoy. Now it goes to Pellegrini. Pellegrini looks for the man running off his shoulder, which is the left winger Turner. No, they take it down on the halfway. Tackled. Pellegrini again and finds the man outside. Held up by Atwater. Still back on their side of halfway, so unable to get over the advantage line. Safoy pulled down. Oh, West Harbour again. They're going cross field. They're now over into the Manly half, but it's been about 4 phases and they've come forward about 5 metres. Solid hit up there. Saddler. Oh, I had a look and put it down. Go to Suva. Oh, they were going cross field the whole way, the west back line. Unable to get over the advantage line. Yeah, they couldn't get over the advantage line. They've got a knock on, but a scrum probably suits them. So West get the reward off the scrum. Now the referee's going to have a chat. Oh, I think of it a cheek there from Emery. Just told to step away and marched them 10 metres. So a bit of ill discipline creeping into the Marlins lineup now. And you guessed it, West won another scrum. And why wouldn't you? They've been dominant. They're getting penalties and free kicks out of the scrums. So up to the Marlins now to respond. Can they step up to the pressure? It's going to go to ground again. Collapsed on the Manly side, but referee happy to play on. Pellegrini now. Oh, a solid charge up and driven back. Wow. West Harbour hitting the line. Now, West Harbour under pressure. Now another charge forward, and they've caught him behind the advantage line, but West building phases. Pellegrini finds another man hitting it up, and Burgeon trying to hold him up. They go to ground. Now they... Pellegrini looks at the man inside, finds a runner, and they drop him down. West on about 10 phases. Pellegrini again. Goes outside, inside. They roll it over and set inside the Manly 22. Looking for more runners. Again, the hooker, Tangatau. Now another runner outside centre there in Chittenden. Now they're trying to pick and drive and held on the spot. Now another little drive and Burgeon in over the ball, cleaned out. And that's going to be a penalty. Penalty to Manly. Oh, that was the hooker. Pick and drive, Tangatau, and I think the referee was saying maybe hands in the bottom of the ruck. Wind blows it back in, but they've found touch just outside the 22. Sewer, and the line doesn't look very straight. They go up and Dalzell knocks it down. Emery gets poleaxed off the ball. Marlins have secured it. They come back to Atwater, steps back on the foot and drills it downfield. Gets plenty of distance with the wind and it goes over the winger's head. Back into the 22. Now Coffin to apply the pressure. Can't get Chittenden. Chittenden having a run. Spins around and now caught by Douglas. And West happy to throw the ball around now. Bouncing off a couple. Midfield goes again. Breaks the tackle. Now looking for inside runners and they're up over the halfway and man breaks through and wasn't tackled. Gets up and goes another 5. Oh, Manly. Now they're just making metres at will here, West Harbour. Defensive line up, hit up by Tangatau. Now they'll come through the backs and back line was up to try and cut that outside pass, the umbrella defence from the Marlins. Now looking for a runner, the number 8, Safoy. And Marlins, penalty against them, so West Harbour will get to chew off some territory here, and they're running into the breeze. Marlins 5, West Harbour 7. And you've got to say this is at least a 10-point breeze today. Oh, Marlins have stolen it. No, it comes back West Harbour. Bergelin fought for it and got it on the ground. Emery back to Yule. Yule indecisive and gets caught now inside his 22. Looked to pass, looked to kick, and then caught holding on and gives up the penalty. Well, the indecisions cost the Marlins, and they put themselves under pressure. The quick tap from Pellegrini goes again and gets drilled down into the turf by Douglas. They'll come left. Oh, West Harbour trying to build the pressure. That one's Nathina. And Bergeron looked for the intercept. It's gone to ground. And we're just going to have a chat to the touch judge there. Bergeron, was he out of the line offside? Was it a deliberate knockdown? Or did he go for the intercept? So assistant referee, Eleni Fayata. And Bergeron getting penalised. Or
position around the ground and make sure you take advantage of the canteen before they sell out those wonderful Garlo's pies and the young Henry's beers.
So it's going to be the scrum feed. So knock on against Bergeron. Scrum feed to West Harbour. Marlins will be under pressure now. Bind. And West Harbour going early on the shove. Well, the front row you saw when the referee called bind and beat them, went into them, and Marlins have played on quickly and fly half Atwater caught. 6 out from the line. Now Emery gets a kick away, but Marlins will remain under pressure, still inside their 22. 16 minutes remaining here in the first half, and I don't think half-time can come quick enough for the Marlins. They're under enormous pressure. And Douglas gets up and wins it. The Marlins, can they secure good possession here? Look for the clearance kick. They'll come back to Atwater, sitting back behind the line. No, little pick and drive first. Just trying to suck in the defenders. And they go again with a little short drive. Well, the clearance has got to come now from Atwater. Atwater chews off plenty of territory. And, well, that's a... Well, touchy there. It says it was short of the 22. It came down about the halfway, so it must have bent around with the wind after it went over the sideline. So West Harbour continue to build the pressure. Can they capitalise? 7-5 to the good, West Harbour. Tangatau. And they go short and they've knocked it on. Marlins come away. Now they're going to go to the back line. Coffin. Gaitau outside him. Gaitau gets it out to Tui. Oh, Marlins all of a sudden. Now they get caught behind the advantage line. Sewer. They'll come left Atwater, puts it up high. It's going to stay up in the breeze. And it's bounced and it's loose ball. Fraser Tui chasing hard, but West returning. Coffin makes the tackle. Now they go behind, loose pass, and they drop it, and they've caught well back now. Clearing kick, that'll stay up in the breeze. Tui goes up for it and takes it beautifully and hit when he hit the ground by the West Harbour tackler. Now Gaitau at halfback, finds Dalzell. Now Atwater wants to kick it again, trying to find the touch and gets touched just inside the 22. Well, the Marlins have absorbed the pressure deep in their 22, and now they find themselves camped in the West Harbour 22. Oh, good passage of play there for the Marlins. Take themselves out of pressure. A couple of good kicks from Atwater. Some good chasing. And the overthrow, it's going to bounce back Manly's way, and like Burgeon got it on the ground. Atwater, Coffin, pass out in front, bounce past the Gaitau. Ibbotson. You'll over it for the clean out, and Emery, Atwater. Now a charge onto the ball. Stewart. Gaffer Sewer. Sewer hits it up. And it'll be the penalty to the Marlins for infringement at the breakdown against West Harbour. Marlins now in a great attacking position. They set the line out. Last one went long. Davidson at the back. And they jump up there to Douglas, pulls it down. Now it's with Tatua to Coffin. Coffin taken down about 8 out. And West Harbour over the ball, get the turnover and get the penalty. The Marlins loose at the breakdown, give away the penalty and let West Harbour off the hook. It's been an arm wrestle here in the first half, a little over 10 to go till the halftime break. A short throw, and that's a clever throw from West Harbour. They get up to the halfway. Oh. Marlins defence solid. Oh, big solid hit up and dragging defenders with him. West Harbour making runs and making ground, and ball goes, the bounce important. It's cleaned up there by Turner. Turner gets around outside his man and leaves it back in field, stays in, and the big number 8 going, reaching for the line. Caught about a metre short. West Harbour piling on the pressure. Now the big run. Turned his back. Nathina. West Harbour trying to pick and drive over the top and held up and driven back again. That Marlin last 5 defence being challenged. And they come out, Pellegrini, and they'll go wide and they throw it out. They've got to score out wide, and they will. It'll be the try to Gatasuva. So West Harbour get their second.
That's number 13, Shute Shield, who finishes off that great passage of play by West Harbour. Takes their lead out to West Harbour 12, Manly on 12.
West Harbour stretch their lead now, 12-7. Gatasuva outside. The kicker, Pellegrini, kicked the first. Difficult kicking conditions. Ball blown off the tee. We've seen that in the 2 previous games today. Now watch it when it goes up in the wind. It generally pulls up. Has he got the power to drive it? No, it's fallen down again. And because he was running forward, he's got to try and drop kick. Well, he started running forward and it came off the tee, and so he's got to continue. Charge down can come. But tried the... The Atwater puts it down to the 22. West mount another attack. Yule strips it and cleaned up by Gaitau. So Marlin straight back on the attack. Emery looking for his runners. He'll come to Atwater out the back. And they go to Ibbotson. Ibbotson puts it on the toe. Well, they've ended up with maybe a net gain of about 5 metres. So I'm not sure why the Marlins put it on the toe then. Probably the answer was to run it. Been a while without the ball. So it's a sub now for the Marlins. So it's going to be Douglas. No, it's not Douglas. It looks like Van Stewart maybe going off. And it's going to be on for Manly, Liam Ryan. Ryan on in 20 for Douglas. For Stewart, my apologies.
For Manly, number 20, Liam Ryan has entered the field, and replacing Van Stewart.
So that'll likely mean a reshuffle in the pack. Douglas will probably go into the second row, and Ryan into the back row. Ibbotson dancing, looking for a way through. Yeah, referees spotted indiscretion at the breakdown. Atwater plays on quickly and didn't take the tap on the mark. So I think the option probably kick for touch. Chew off a bit more territory. Atwater now finds touch. And that looks to be about 8 or 10 out from the West Harbour line. 7 behind on the scoreboard. They've been down here a couple of times and not converted. It's taken by Douglas. They pull it down. It's at the back with Manly, driving ball. They come forward. Now they hit the ground. Got to use it, Emery. And another drive forward, about 7 out. Coffin, he's caught without making any ground. Emery comes around it, build the pressure. Guy Tower steps inside, rolls and goes, hard to pull down. Emery goes over the top to Atwater. Atwater trying to stay inside the field of play. Yule helping, and Atwater driven out over the sideline. And the penalty. And they try the quick tap. I'm not sure what's going on there. Atwater tried to play on quickly, but Marlins have maintained the possession. Guy Tower midfield. Now they get a runner in Davidson. Davidson trying to drive for the line. And referee, I think he's blind held up. Connor Davidson got over the line but couldn't ground it. So we're going to get a 5-metre attacking scrum for the Marlins. Referee calling time off. Oh, referee having a big chat here. Oh, he's talking to both front rowers. Let's see the scrum set. Well, Manly want to hold solid. Liam Ryan playing at the back of the scrum. Max Douglas gone into locking position. And the bind, and they're set, holding solid. West try to put the shove on. Manly holds well. Now they're going backwards. Emery takes it to Atwater. Atwater goes outside and put down by Fraser Tui. Well, a tough pass. They were running on top of each other there with Pili Gaitao. They try to chew off a few metres of territory before they get the clearing kick, West Harbour. Now they're having another hit up. Got it about 8 out. And now they're going to try and run it. No, under pressure, and they're caught short. Caught 6 out. Marlins swarm over the top, but West Harbour have maintained the possession. Now, will they come back and look for the clearing kick? They're going to go the box kick from the halfback. Gets it up and over. Won't find touch. Tui runs onto it and charging forward. Fraser Tui Beats a couple, goes through. Fraser Toohey still going. Toohey skipping around, and now he takes the ground, and he needs to clean out. Marlins come. Emery, Atwater. Atwater, the man inside is Sow. Oh, slow ball, Atwater. Trying to dance inside. Gets the hands free to Coffin. Coffin gets it up and feeds it to Mitch Tye. Well, ball's off the ground. And Mitch Tye picks it up off the bootstraps and goes over to make it a 2-point ball game.
The try to number 7, Mitch Tye. Scoreline, West Harbour 12, Manly 10. Conversion to come.
2 tries apiece. And the conversion, the difference. But Marlins in a good kicking position here for Atwater. If he can put this over, we'll be locked up at 12 apiece. We might not get the restarts. 27 seconds to go on the clock. Well, the Marlins, when they get their game going, they can carve them up and create gaps. An important kick here for Harley Atwater. The clock runs down to 0. And that's gone through. So conversion 12 apiece. Referee blows half time. And at 12-12, so it's tries to Pellegrini and Gatasuva. Conversion to Pellegrini for West Harbour. For the Marlins, Mitch Tye and Yule scoring. And the conversion to Harley Atwater. 12-12, half-time. We're back to second half action shortly. Welcome back. Second half about to get underway. West just coming back out of the change rooms. Looks like the Marlins have brought Hildebrand on in jumper number 2. So that'll be Sewer not returning after the half-time break. And the wind has picked up a little bit more and the temperature's gone down another couple of degrees. And a man sitting next to me here, he's got no socks on. I think he's mad. So West have kicked off and Marlins have returned it and found touch. So nothing much splitting these two teams. 2 tries apiece, 1 conversion each, 12-12 going into the second half. West with the line out throw, they secure it. Caught still just inside their half and up to the advantage line, and they roll it back. Now they look for the kick. Oh, you'd think they're going to play the wind here. West Harbour, Yule under it, fields it, looks for a way through. Gets halfway through 1 tackle and feeds back to Emery, Atwater, and Hildebrand. Hildebrand with a loose pass, and West Harbour are going to clean it up from the right winger there to Villa. So setting up an attacking position. Charge forward, Nathina. Now they come down the left side, using their backs and cutting back inside. Charge forward from the front rower. Now they go another one. Now they want to come to the right, and Nathina looks for the offload, and it bounces out, and the referee says play on. Looked like it might have gone forward, but there's a chance down the right side for West Harbour. Oh, the big number 8 having a run. Safoy pulled down just short. Now they're going to be metres away here, West Harbour. And a little knock on. Well, the Marlins scrum's going to be under enormous pressure here. West Harbour were building dominance in the first half. 5 metre attacking or defensive scrum really from Manly. They've got the feed, but they're really going to have to try and hold it. And they're going backwards. West Harbour put it on. Coffin gets it out to the 5. Now Emery picks it up and goes over the top. Now puts it on the toe. Who's got the pace? And it's the West Harbour winger there. Pretty quick in Turner. Well, Yule got it, but Emery's secured possession. Marlins have kept it. Douglas charges on. Aaarrrh, and they go outside to Totola. The Marlins, Aaarrrh puts it over the top. Now, will he find touch? No, it's going to... Turner puts it back on the boot. Oh, drills it downfield. It's going to find touch inside the Manly 22. Now they're going to play on quickly. They're thinking about it, Ryan, and they'll hold it up. So there's that wind from about 8 from his own line. He finds touch inside the Manly 22. And look at that assistant referee's flag there. It's just fluttering in the breeze. And they go early. It's pulled down from Manly, from Douglas. Dalzell with a run. Chopped down. Aaarrrh puts it up into the breeze. It's held up. Turner will field it. And happy to have the line out throw. West Harbour go up, and it's an overthrow. Comes down to Manly. Hildebrand will have a run. Oh, the veteran played for the US Eagles in a World Cup. Dalzell takes it to the line. He's a workhorse. And got caught isolated there. West Harbour over the ball. They get the penalty. Not releasing. Pellegrini chews off a lot of territory. Marlins under pressure again. West Harbour with the line out throw about 7 out. Well, the Marlins will contest it. To Douglas. Certainly will have a jump. Bergeron stepping out into the defensive line. And they go the short line out throw, and they come back inside with the hooker, Tangatau. Oh, driven back by the Manly defence. Still about 7 out. Pick and drive. Now the Marlins being called in to do all the work in defence. And they're going sideways. They're still about 7 out. Now, they're getting in near the posts. Now they come left. Pellegrini looks for the runner and hit with a tackle right around the chest and drew him back. But now they're going to come wide. And they've spilled it. And they've maintained the possession. The referee has ruled the knock on. So, well, the Marlins, great defence, held them across the field about 6 or 7 out. and then force them for the long, long pass, and West Harbour make the error. Marlins digging deep. They may be down the table, but the Marlins defence has worked overtime. Manly 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 win, 1 draw, 3 losses. And West Harbour looking for their first win of the season. The Marlins have certainly been in plenty of games they've lost. Sydney Uni and Gordon in both of those games before. And the scrum again from West Harbour, taking it against the feed. They get the penalty. Well, they're going to have a shot at goal. The assistant referee's gone down behind the posts. So it'll be the fly half Pellegrini. And referee just explaining to the hooker there in Hildebrand what's happening in the front row. Totola, Hildebrand and Davidson. The Marlins front row getting penalised. Pellegrini with the chance to take it out 15-12. And the wind behind him. So Pellegrini puts West Harbour out by 3.
That successful penalty attempt by Patrick Pellegrini. West Harbour resume the lead. West Harbour 15, Manly 12. West Harbour's also made a replacement at this stage with number 17, Nigel Rayfelli, entering the ground to replace number 3, Cam Beatham.
That's Rayfelli on the field now in 17 for Beatham. Beatham's had a solid game. That front row has been working overtime. A little drive forward by Sadawalu. It'll come back for Spice. Pellegrini drives it downfield. Finds Max Douglas. So Douglas is going to charge back. Atwater to Totola. Totola pushing away the defenders. Marlins looking for quick ball. Atwater again. Ryan, they miss him and go to Coffin. Piligai Tau and Tui needs to come inside. He does well. Davidson pulled down just the west side of halfway. Now Dalzell again. Oh, he's a workhorse. But it's going to be a turnover and he's caught holding. Oh, the West. No, West playing the ball on the ground. Referee must have said leave it be. They look for the steal, didn't get it. And the man down is sharp for West Harbour. Just getting some treatment. The referee let the game go on. Atwater puts it up into the breeze and finds touch. Now the referee will stop the game. An opportunity to go around the grounds. It's up at Woollahra Oval. It's East 14, North 14. TG Milner, Eastwood 26, Sydney Uni 22. Out at Nepean Rugby Park, Penrith 10, Warringah 39. Down at Foreshore, Southern Districts 5, Randwick 22. Of course, here it's 15-12 West Harbour, and up in Newcastle, the Hunter Wildfires 7, Gordon 24.
Very much worth noting the milestones that West Harbour have happened this year.
It's going to be... Well, the man's still getting some treatment. Looks like getting some strapping on an arm. Heavily strapped on the arm now is the number 5, Sharp. Well, Sharp thought about coming in, and Marlins win. Aaarrrh takes it. Now, Piligai Tau, the crash ball, gets through one. Ryan takes it down. Aaarrrh and Dalzell again. Oh, always looking for work. Atwater, quick pass to Ryan. Ryan trying to come inside. Marlins caught behind the advantage line. And West Harbour got their hands on it. Ryan couldn't feed it back. Penalty against the Marlins. So, that'll be the kick for touch down the right side, coming from West Harbour. Oh no, he's going to kick right side. Thought he was going to go the far side with the wind at his back. And we'll have a line out just inside the Manly side of halfway. And the Marlins will contest again. Burgelin talking to the boys. He's going to jump out. So Douglas looking where the jump might go. Now they go to the back and they go short one again. Totola makes the tackle. Well, they've played that a couple of times now, West Harbour. Shape for the back and a hit forward. That's Raffaelli in the 17 for West Harbour. Pellegrini puts it on the boot. Ibbotson, it bounces over his head. It's going to go in goal. And if he can get... Oh, I thought he might have been able to put the foot out over the dead ball line and bring it all the way back, but he grounds it, so it'll be the 22 dropout. Atwater was going to go with the quick dropout. Now they're going to pull it back. Marlins have the ball. Box kick from Aaarrrh, and it's just dropped in between the front line and the fullback. Now caught 10 metres out from halfway and not releasing. Marlins over the top. Oh, as the chill comes in. The Marlins into a stiff breeze. They've only just given up the one penalty. And we're going to get some treatment now. A man down. It looks like Dalzell. Oh, it's Ty. Mitch Ty, the man getting some treatment.
An update on scores from other games today.
Well, no movement on the Marlins bench, so I obviously think Ty's going to be okay. Ty slow to get to his feet, but now he comes up for the line out. Well, I don't think the clock stopped there. It's still running while there was time out for the treatment of the injury. Oh, what are we going to get here? Going to get another throw. Hildebrand gets another go at it. And Marlins win it. Loose ball. Emery having a run. Oh, big pass over Atwater's head, and Coffin cleans it up. Taking the ground. They've lost about 10 metres. Big charge forward from Davidson. Now to Tola. Into the line. Emery, and Emery throws the dummy. Marlins in over the ball, trying to secure the possession. Fraser Tui at halfback. Atwater. Oh, Dalzell smashed back. Oh, been driven back another 5 metres here, the Marlins. Can't make ground. Atwater trying to skip through, saw a half gap that closed and hit a little bit high. Yeah, Atwater caught one around the chops. Atwater going for touch again. Another player down. This time it's Dalzell. He copped a heavy hit. They find touch. A couple of metres inside the West Harbour 22. And referee blowing time off, and the clock continues running. Referee blows time back on. About 21 minutes remaining in the game here, and it's been an arm wrestle. 15-12, just the penalty goal to West Harbour. And lovely one there by Max Douglas. Gets up high. Bergelin comes off the back, and Atwater coming through, mixing it up. Yule comes into the line, tries to step inside, caught. He'll go to ground and needs help. Oh, Manly secured it. Hildebrand wants it for a charge. Now Bergelin goes forward. Bergelin trying to climb. Gets another 2 or 3 metres. Ryan takes on the line. Now they come to the right. Atwater. Dalzell. Not Dalzell. No, through. Coffin goes through. Oh, the gap, and went through to Hatana Coffin. It was a little offload. It actually came from the number 7, Mitch Tye. Turned his back on the defence and got Coffin running off his shoulder. Marlins get the try.
Try to man is scored by number 12, Hatana Coffin. Manly's in the lead. Man 17, West Harbour 15.
Well, it's been a long time coming, but the Marlins have finally found a way through the West Harbour defence, which has been rock solid. 2-point ball game, and this kick crucial from Atwater. Puts it over. So 19-15. And a game that's not giving up many points, and certainly not here in the second half.
Manly 19, West Harbour 15.
Marlins now have Leach on in 19. Yule takes the tackle. Now they have another run from Tye. Oh, no, that was Leach there having a run, and Coffin gets on the outside. Oh, clean out goes up his feet and lost there by Emery. Sets up West Harbour. Oh, it comes back to him, and now he gives it back inside, and he's lost it backwards. There's still a chance here for West Harbour. Oh, pinballing around. Oh, West Harbour. They try to drive it forward. Satalua. Now trying to step inside and, well, caught a bit high there. Chittenden. Well, West Harbour, they can smell blood, and Tana Coffin with a good tackle. Now they come wide again, and shows it and goes and reaches and gets there. I think that was Gator Suva. Well, we'll get an update in a minute, but I think that was a try to Gator Suva for West Harbour. So 3 tries apiece.
Francis here, for the second try of the afternoon. West Harbour regained the lead. West Harbour 20, Manly 19.
Well, in fact, they've given that try to Pellegrini. It looked like the outside centre. It looked like, or the inside centre actually, Gatasuva, that got over the line. Well, it's on the board. Doesn't matter who scored it. West Harbour 20, Manly 19. And the charges come out. Pellegrini has the kick, and, oh, it looks good, and Pellegrini puts it over. That's an amazing conversion from out wide. Oh, 22-19. Oh, 3-point ball game. Marlins into the teeth of the gale. Atwater will put it up into the air. Goes long. It holds up. Comes down just inside. No, kicks it out on the full. Well, the wind just dragging it out there. So West Harbour get the choice here on the halfway. West Harbour electing for the scrum.
Manly make another substitution with number 21, Jack Veach, entering the field, replacing Dennis Pilligetow, just number 13.
Chip. So Veach on the field now for the Marlins. Pilligetow coming off. West Harbour. Pellegrini drives it down, looking for the touch. It's going to hold up. Oh, Tui went past it, came back to get it. Tui gets away from his man, gives it inside and falls to Coffin, who puts it on the toe. Now it's a chase, and it's going to find touch on the full. Oh, Hutana Coffin, millimetres over the touch line. Well, still plenty of time here for the Marlins. They're going to want to get down and get some territory. Build some phases. West Harbour. Well, they're going to keep applying the pressure. Keep the hammer down. 3-point lead. Looking for their first win of the season. Another short one. And that's about 4 times now they've done that. They come back inside Satalua and now held up midfield, trying to get them to ground. Referee allowing them to continue. Vaifeli takes it forward. Now pick and run there from Tangatau. Marlins trying to slow it down. Now charge again from Nathina. In fact, Safoy. Well, it's getting loose, and it's advantage now for West Harbour. And the man hit the line. And the referee pulled it up. I don't know if he pulled it up for a forward pass and blew the penalty. But, West Harbour carved a gap through the Manly line then. Now, referee having a chat to Bergeron. He hasn't gone to the pocket. The Marlins might be on their final warning. So, as you'd expect, Pellegrini to have the shot at goal and take it out by more than a try. 3-point lead at the moment, looking for 6. So the Marlins would need a converted try to get the lead back. But Pellegrini's still got to kick this. Pellegrini, good position where we are, and puts it out to the right. Missed opportunity there for West Harbour. And the Marlins breathe a sigh of relief. Now, does that water go long? It can't go long because it's a high breeze. Does he go short and try and get the breeze? Oh, he's stabbed it about 10 metres into the west side of halfway. Now they're going to try and return it. Oh, dancing out of a number of tackles. Man, hard to pull down. Oh, West are looking the goods. Marlins in over the top, trying to look for the turnover. West have secured it. So Foy takes the tackle. Good ball again, Spice. Now hit up from Sadawala. Bergeron trying to get out of the back there. Gets out of the road and they come to the hooker, Tangatau. Tangatau, good quick ball. Pellegrini, now they'll come in their back line, and it's the fullback up in Patero. They're going backwards, and a little run from the halfback. Marlins defence being called to action. Good solid tackle from Douglas. Ball loose at the back, and Bergeron dives in. Or desperation there. The man that wanted the ball. Marlins have get it, and they'll kick it away straight away. Oh, Pellegrini got away from the defender. Beat 2. Comes down on the halfway. Well, Bergeron there with a good hit. Well, West Harbour number 8 pulled down a metre short of the halfway. Now they look for the kick. Pellegrini puts it over the top. Yule running back for it. It goes over his head and finds touch, and he'll be happy to play the line out. They're going around the grounds. East 14, North 14, Eastwood 26, Sydney Uni 29, Penrith 10, Warringah 39, Southern Districts 5, Randwick 34, and Wildfire 7, Gordon 31. That's around the grounds here in the Shute Shield. Oh, Marlins go short and they come out the front. Now Atwater and Coffin. Big pass out, and that's Ibbotson. Ibbotson with a bit of space. Finds Tui outside. Tui brings it in, stays in field. Emery, Atwater. Oh, pulled out there by Hildebrand. Good hands. And Marlins have the penalty advantage. but he'll come back for the penalty. Offside by West Harbour. Well, the Marlins 3 behind. They've already had the 1 draw this season. I think they'll be going for the win if they can get down that end of the field. They're going to have a line-out throw. What are we, about 25, 26 metres out now from the West Harbour line. And West Harbour are looking for a replacement, number 19. He'll come on at the next break in play. Hildebrand puts it up and Burgelin takes it. Atwater, they go around the back to Coffin. Coffin sells a dummy, goes straight through. Coffin steps and goes again, gets the offload. Now it's with Atwater. Atwater looking for his runners. Ryan takes it to ground. Well, the Marlins with an opportunity. Ibbotson driven backwards. Well, West Harbour have come away with it and are driven over the sideline. And so it's going to be, well, the referee calling a stoppage here for an injury. But it was Chittenden who was driven out, so it'll be the Marlins line-out throw. Manly player down there, head injury.
West Harbour making another replacement, number 19, Amos Viga, going in to replace number 4, Joel Hisha.
Marlins player, everyone gets a bit of a breather. Well, the player getting the treatment, getting up asking about maybe a high shot. And that was the fullback, Ibbotson. And West Harbour player now also getting some head tape, getting some treatment. 7 minutes remaining. Still treatment there on the West Harbour player. Yeah, we think it's the halfback. He's down getting treatment. Referee blows time back on. Marlins, critical line out. Douglas wins it. It's at the back. Now they're driving forward. They're fractured. They're going to drive over. The Marlins are going to get there. Can they get it down? Referee. No. West Harbour come out with it. Well, now there's a bit of push and shove. Douglas is not very happy. And the referee's ruling a bit of a knock forward over the line. Well, Douglas reacted to something. But as that collapsed over the line, West Harbour came out with the ball. We're going to get a report in from the assistant referee, Jordan Wagner. Thomas Nicol has done a good job of controlling the game. Now, knock forward and scrum West Harbour feed. Well, that was the moment the Marlins had maybe to win the game. And that was a big, big defensive play from West Harbour. Oh, the scrum critical. Oh, coming up to just over 5 remaining in the game. Solid scrum hold. West Harbour, they'll look for the run. Now, taken down and Burgeon, in fact, it's Ty over the ball. Couldn't secure the possession. No, they've got it. The Marlins have come up with it. And they've ruled the penalty against the Marlins. I thought Ty was over the ball, but the referee's seen differently. And it's a West Harbour ball, and the West Harbour crowds come to life. So they chew off some ground now. Pellegrini inside the last 5 minutes. Tangatau. They've gone short a couple of times, so they go short again. Well, there they go. Same play to the man short, Oosthausen. Marlins come away with it through Ty, Bergelin, Ryan, Coffin outside. Coffin takes on the defensive line. Emery digging it in, gets it. And come to Atwater. Atwater, defence up quickly, comes back inside. Atwater going forward. 4 remaining. Coffin. And the referee, well, he's called a stoppage here, and he's going to get a report from the assistant referee. This time, Eleni Fayeta. Well, this is going to be interesting. What's the call going to be? Marlins had the ball, and he pulled it up quickly, so you'd expect a Marlins penalty. Oh, no, it's going against Ryan on the clean-out. Oh, Ryan coming in around the neck on the clean-out. On an assistant referee report. So West Harbour. Well, the pressure comes off them again. Manly player getting treatment, and they chewed off a lot of ground. Yule. So we get another stoppage. So there's a man coming off. Mitch Ty coming off for the blood replacement. Parker on in 22. Well, that's interesting. Bringing a centre on for a back rower going off injured.
Replacement for Manly with number 22, James Parker, entering the field.
West Harbour camped on the Marlins 22. West Harbour trying to just inch it forward. Another pick and drive. I just want to hold the ball. Well, they'll pick and drive. Can they do it for 2.5 minutes? Here they go again. Just chew off another metre inside the Manly 22. They set for another drive. Forward rumble. Set again on the same mark. Another 0.5 metre. Well, the clock running down now to 2 minutes. West Harbour securing at the back. Spice and well, West Harbour just holding in. They just want to control the ball. Chewing up the clock inside 2 minutes. Well, Marlins had their chance at the other end, and West Harbour might snuff it out here and take their first win of the season, 22-19. Now they come a little bit wider. They flick it back inside. That's loose, and now there's a turnover, and we've got the knock on by West Harbour. So, well, here's the last roll of the dice. West Harbour, solid scrum set. Marlins, they need to come 75 metres for a chance. West Harbour, there'll be celebrations tonight in the West Harbour camp if they can hold out and get the victory. Their first of the season. Inside the final minute. Penalty. So, well, West Harbour are going to win it here with 30 seconds remaining. Well, they're going to go for the scrum just to run that clock down. Well, referee is here telling us there's about a minute remaining. The clock's run down to 0 on the scoreboard, and we're up past 80 minutes here on the Clutch TV scoreboard and clock, but there is still time remaining. Referee, the sole judge of time at the end. Oh, Marlins pushing hard, and they come off with Pellegrini. They come inside. Well, can they score a try and maybe pick up a bonus point win? Or stop Manly from getting a bonus point? 4 tries here would be a bonus point for West Harbour. They've got 3. Well, the seconds remaining here in the game. They drive again. 6 out. And West Harbour are going to pick up the victory here unless a miracle comes Manly's way. Here they go, 4 out now. Well, they want that 4th try. They want the bonus point. They're going to keep going for it. You'd have to think the next stoppage in play will be full time. They keep maintaining the possession. Pick and drive. 3 or 4 metres out now, West Harbour. Looking for the 4th try. Looking for their first win of the season. Looking for the bonus point. They want to stop Manly getting a bonus point. They drive it in. Marlins think they might have stolen it. And there's the penalty to the Marlins. Well, here we go. The Marlins have to take it, 98 metres, to try and win the game. And they've played on quickly. Atwater caught inside and pulled down short of the 22. So the Marlins, can they take it down the whole length of the field? They need to maintain possession. They need to not stop the clock. Coffin and Hildebrand gives it out. Coffin gets it up about just short of the 10 metres, and that's a loose one. West have fallen on it, so that's a West Harbour ball. Now, do they come back and have another go? And sense prevails, and they kick it out, Pellegrini, and that's the victory to West Harbour, their first of the year. Pellegrini with 2 conversions and a try, and a double to Gatasuva, the number 12. 22 points, West Harbour. For the Marlins, Mitch Ty with a try, Yatana Coffin with a try, Yule scoring, and Harley Atwater with a conversion. Full time here at Drummoyne Oval. An exciting game. Well done. West Harbour get their first win. Manly take the loss. And I'm Mike on behalf of Clutch TV and all the team.